it's Tuesday. Been a fucking stupid ass day, so we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna do rack pulls. We're gonna do up to a heavy number. I don't know if it's gonna be one, two, three. I know last time we did 405, I think, for like a triple or a single or something like that. So we're gonna get up there, see how we feel. We might go for a single. That way I can nail it down and really work on the future. But right now I need to get my deadlift. I need to get my deadlift up more. It's kind of one thing I'm really nailing it for this nationals meet. I compete in December 9th in St. Louis. So down there they have a deadlift. They have an 18-inch and they have a standard. So I'm between those two right now and which one I'd really rather do. And honestly, I think I'd rather go from the floor, considering nationals come June is going to be off the floor. So that's kind of what I'm working on today. And then after that, accessory wise, we're going to do some leg extensions, do some hypers. I think I had something else, I'll have to look, but that's kind of what we got going on for today. I just want to really focus on staying in that 3 to 6 rep range, getting up to when I feel it starts getting heavy, doing heavy singles, and then slowly jumping from there and doing 3 sets with that. So I'm not sure how many sets of reps. Like right now, when I'm just doing like chill work, like I call it, I'm not really on a program necessarily for my lower body. This is kind of what I do, where I'll just feel out how my body feels today, and that's really all you can do. You can only go day by day and do by how your body feels. You can't always do percentage based. It has to be a reasonable percentage, but you can't always just be hitting PRs. If that was so, everybody would be stronger than fuck. So some days you got to reel it back, and that's where a lot of guys struggle is they don't taper down. Louis Simmons talks about Chuck Vogelpohl being that way, so he's a great example of a guy that is already strong as fuck. Could he have been stronger? You know what I mean? If he would have tapered down a little bit. Some say no, some say yes. I say I really don't give a fuck. I'm worried about my training, so we're going to go ahead and get that going. Alright, so now we're getting to a heavy point. Basically, what we're going to focus on is letting the front part just relax to give me the most length as possible. Now, that's obviously to an extent. So, your top back, it can round a little bit. Everybody can say what they want. I really don't give a fuck what you say. I'm going to do what I fucking have researched and shit. But anyways, the top can round a little bit. Everybody that says the whole back needs to be completely straight and it can't be tilted a little bit in the front, there's no fucking way. Like, that's not even fucking physically possible. If you can, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know. Do what you want. Like I said, this is my fucking experience and my thoughts as I go through this. So, yeah. Even many professionals have backed it by saying that doing that relaxation will not only prevent you from injury, but it's going to allow you to get an extra, like, quarter inch maybe. It's not a shit ton, but it's more than you straining your body just to keep a perfect image, which I don't know. But knock on wood, I've never had an injury doing it this way. I've always done it this way, and my deadlift has went from 275 to 600 in the matter of less than 2 years. So it's whatever you want to believe. But regardless, we're doing singles. Last one's a single. This one's a single. And then the next one, I'll throw in 25s, and that'll be a single, as long as everything goes well with what we go up with. I want to get heavy. I don't necessarily want to max, but if it's a max, it's a max. It's a max for the day. I mean, your maxes change based on how you feel, what you eat, how your body's reacting, how it's recovering, shit like that. So Yeah, that's where we're at. I'm trying to get used to these. I think after wearing them last week, every time I would go heavy on deadlift in the suit, the Velcro wouldn't hold up, which I need to clean it out. I just haven't had the chance to yet, but I think once I clean them out, they'll hold a little better. But even other guys in my group say that once they hit that like 600 mark and up, they start just sliding off, which totally makes sense. I mean, you can't make a product with Velcro necessarily be the strongest shit on the planet. So, I mean, nothing's going to be stronger than these. So, if I can get used to getting my hands set up right in these, which is what I had a problem with, I couldn't because you go over, but sometimes it slides. It wouldn't slide if this fucking bar had knurling, but it's made fucking China. And there's not an ounce of fucking knurling on it. It's practically a fucking round bar. It just stiff bar. It's a fucking shitty bar, which is good for training, if that makes sense. So it's absolute fucking dog shit. It's gonna build my grip when I'm not using it. Um, but dude, it just fucking, it's like having a rug burn. It literally just fucking rubs right up your leg. It's not worth a fuck. So I have to use straps once I get to a point because I start losing it. It's a little thicker than the usual like 28 millimeter I'm used to. This is probably like a fucking 30. I don't care what they say, and that's just where it's at. I don't give a man. Just today was just fucking dog shit. Fucking dog shit. I really like to be listening to some fucking Stained or some AC/DC or something right now and just absolutely lose my shit on this fucking weight. But I gotta take a shit, and I got this fucking stupid ass shit. Let's just go. Alright, so now we're just gonna pick it up, walk it in, do some heavy shrugs. I just had to do it for a few sets, for as many reps as you can go. So it's supposed to be fucking heavy. Like it's supposed to um, replicate or duplicate like a fucking heavy ass deadlift, like you're trying to finish. Obviously, on that one, that last one, we did 455, and I'll have to watch it back to see how I looked. But I didn't feel it hitch, and I felt like it went up like relatively fast compared to last time. So I hope we're growing. I think doing the suit every weekend has helped. Doing that because for one, mentally I get over heavy fucking weight. Two, it's gonna strengthen my top end because the suit doesn't do shit standing straight up. It's only when you're pushed out and down. Um, yeah, that's how I feel about it. So we're just gonna pick it up, walk it up, and move on. On the black band here, we're gonna go ahead and do some leg curls. to do something a little different, instead of doing hypers today, to finish up, I'm gonna do some weighted lunges. Gonna be holding them farmer style with those plates. I just wanna try it today and see how it goes. All right, that wraps it up for today. Thanks for watching.